Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave division rivals stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news and what's shaping up to be one of the most exciting developments for the Browns in recent memory. All eyes are on Shedeur Sanders, the young quarterback making waves in Cleveland. Sanders, who's still relatively new to the NFL scene, has already begun to carve out a place for himself, and the buzz around him is growing louder with every passing week. And trust me, Browns fans, what's happening right now could be a turning point not just for him, but for the entire franchise's future. Let's start with the big picture. Shedeur Sanders, drafted in the 5th round, is not just another rookie trying to find his footing in this league. No, he's quickly becoming a symbol of hope for Browns fans who have been waiting for a spark at the quarterback position for years. Since 1994, when Cleveland last won a Super Bowl, the team has been searching for stability under center, and although many have come and gone, the hope that this might be the guy is real right now. His first start against the Las Vegas Raiders in Week 12 was a moment that many Browns fans will remember for a long time. It wasn't just a game, it was a statement. Sanders led the team to a victory, and the reaction from the NFL community was loud and clear. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Yeah, he threw for 209 yards, 1 touchdown, and an interception. Not exactly eye-popping stats, right? But what really matters is the context. Sanders managed to make big plays under pressure, including a highlight reel 52-yard completion on the run against the blitz to Isaiah Bond. That's the kind of playmaking that Browns fans have been dreaming of for years. Playmakers who can extend plays, make something out of nothing, and keep defenses guessing. That play alone showed that Sanders has the potential to bring a new dimension to Cleveland's offense, one that's been missing for a long time. But it's not just about the plays. It's about the confidence he's instilled in the team and the fan base. The Kelce brothers, Jason and Travis, who are die-hard Browns fans at heart despite playing for other teams, have spoken openly about Sanders' impact. Travis Kelce, known for his fiery personality and football IQ, recently expressed his excitement on his New Heights podcast, saying, "Talk your expletive, Shedeur, let's expletive go." That kind of backing from a guy like Kelce, who's seen a lot of quarterbacks come and go, really shows that people are taking notice of Sanders' ability to lead and perform under pressure. Kelce went further, praising Sanders' first start, saying, "My dog goes in, gets his first start, gets his first dub. Let's expletive go, man." It's rare to see such enthusiasm from NFL veterans about a young, unproven QB, but Sanders' performance has clearly resonated. And that's not just fan chatter. Stats and history back it up. Sanders is the 45th starting quarterback for the Browns since 1994, and he's the first to win his first official start since 1995. Cleveland has been waiting for someone to break that streak, and Sanders did it in style. It's a sign that perhaps, just maybe, this kid has what it takes to be the franchise quarterback Browns fans have been dreaming of for decades. Of course, there's always room for improvement. Sanders himself admits he's not perfect and has plenty to learn. He threw an interception in his debut and his passing yards were modest. But what's encouraging is his attitude. He's hungry, eager to grow, and understands that this is just the beginning. Sanders says, "I'm definitely not comfortable, so that's first and foremost that I have another opportunity to go out there." That kind of mindset is exactly what the Browns need. It shows humility, a desire to improve, and a willingness to work hard. Cleveland's current quarterback situation has been a roller coaster for years, filled with high hopes and dashed expectations, but Sanders seems to be approaching it differently, focused, hungry, and ready to prove himself week after week. Looking ahead, the Browns are about to face a serious test. This week, they're up against the 8-4 San Francisco 49ers, a team that's been one of the most complete and dangerous squads in the league this season. The conditions are less than ideal: wind, rain, snow, making passing and throwing a real challenge. Cleveland is a 6-5-point underdog at home, which might seem like a lot, but if Sanders can manage to navigate this weather and keep the offense moving, it could be another step forward. This game isn't just about winning. It's about seeing how Sanders handles adversity, how he responds under pressure, and whether he can continue to grow in real time against a tough opponent. For Browns fans, it's another chance to see if this young QB can live up to the hype, if he can be the guy who finally turns the franchise around. Sanders' journey is still in its early stages, but what's clear is that he's capturing the imagination of Browns fans and NFL observers alike. His leadership, poise, and ability to make big plays when it counts are qualities that could set him apart from previous quarterbacks who struggled to find consistency. Cleveland has been starved for stability at the position, and right now, Sanders is giving fans a reason to believe that better days are ahead. The team's offensive line needs to protect him, and the coaching staff will have to continue to develop his skills, but the foundation is there. The potential is undeniable, and importantly, Sanders isn't just thinking about this season. He's aware that he has to keep proving himself week after week, game after game. His focus remains on growth, a trait that Browns fans admire. He talks about wanting to be a better version of himself each time he steps on the field, and that attitude is exactly what Cleveland needs. The franchise has been through so much turbulence over the years, with coaching changes, quarterback carousel, and dashed hopes. But if Sanders can keep improving and stay healthy, he might just be the guy to bring stability and success to Cleveland's offense for the long haul. As for the fans, this is the kind of story that reignites hope and enthusiasm. Browns fans are known for their passionate support, even during the toughest seasons. Now with Sanders showing flashes of brilliance and a clear desire to succeed, it's easy to feel optimistic about what's next. The season is far from over, and with each game, Sanders is gaining more experience and confidence. The key now is consistency. Can he keep up this level of play against tough defenses and in difficult weather conditions? That's the big question, and Browns fans are eagerly waiting to see how he responds in the upcoming weeks. In the grand scheme of things, what's happening with Sanders is more than just a rookie making his first start. It's about a young man stepping into the spotlight, showing resilience, and earning the respect of teammates, coaches, and fans. If he continues on this trajectory, Cleveland could be looking at a new era, an era where the quarterback position is no longer a question mark but a source of hope and pride. That's what Browns fans have been longing for, and it appears that Sanders might just be the man to lead them there. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the challenges keep coming. The game against the 49ers is a big test, not just because of the opponent, but because of the conditions. Browns fans know how tough it can be to pass in cold, windy, and rainy weather, but if Sanders can manage that, it will be another major step forward. This game will be a true test of his resilience, decision-making, and ability to stay calm under pressure. The division is tight, and every win, every mistake, and every moment of growth counts more than ever. The coaching staff will be watching closely. They've seen flashes of what Sanders can do, but consistency and decision-making under pressure are the keys to unlocking his full potential. Cleveland's offensive line will need to step up and give him time, especially in these weather conditions. The run game, led by Nick Chubb when healthy, will be crucial in taking some pressure off Sanders and controlling the clock. And the defense, well, they'll have their hands full with the 49ers' explosive offense. It's a classic battle of strengths and weaknesses, and Browns fans are hoping Sanders can be the difference maker. And if history tells us anything, it's that the Browns have a resilient fan base. We've been through a lot, years of ups and downs, heartbreaks, and moments of hope. But right now, there's a renewed sense of optimism. Sanders' performance has given us a glimpse of what the future could look like. It's not just about one game. It's about the trajectory he's on and whether he can keep improving. The Browns have always been a team that fights hard, and with a young quarterback like Sanders leading the charge, the team's potential seems limitless. The NFL is a league of momentum, and right now, the Browns are riding a wave of excitement. Sanders' development is the story that everyone is talking about, and Browns fans are eager to see how far this kid can go. The next few weeks will be crucial. Will Sanders continue to impress under tougher conditions and against better teams? Will he be able to keep that calm, confident demeanor? These are the questions that are keeping Browns fans on the edge of their seats. But one thing is certain, what we're witnessing is special. The potential for a franchise quarterback, someone who can elevate the team and give us hope for a brighter future, is finally starting to feel real. Cleveland has waited a long time for this moment, and with Sanders showing promise early in his career, We all have reasons to believe that this could be the beginning of something great. The journey has just started, but if he keeps working, keeps learning, and keeps fighting, Browns fans, we might just have found our guy. So as we look ahead to that game against the 49ers and beyond, let's remember that every great team is built on resilience, belief, and a little bit of luck. Sanders' story is still being written, but the chapters so far are exciting, full of hope, and packed with potential. Cleveland Browns fans, it's time to stay loud, stay proud, and keep believing. The best is yet to come. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news.